What if I told you that faded, stained suede jacket you've stopped wearing can look brand new again without spending thousands at a professional? What if you can completely transform its color at home using a method so simple yet so effective that people will think you bought a new jacket? I was terrified to try this on my expensive suede jacket, but the results left me absolutely speechless. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could save your favorite jacket. The jacket I almost threw away. Let me tell you a story. 2 years ago, I bought a beautiful tan suede jacket. It was expensive, and I loved that jacket. I wore it everywhere. But over time, something heartbreaking happened. The color faded. Stains appeared that wouldn't come out. The sleeves looked worn. It went from being my favorite piece of clothing to something I was embarrassed to wear. I took it to 3 different professional cleaners. One said they couldn't help. Another gave me an expensive quote for restoration. The third said I should just buy a new jacket. I was devastated. That jacket had memories attached to it, but I wasn't ready to spend a fortune to restore it or give up on it. So I started researching if there was any way to restore suede at home. Everything I read said, "Don't try this yourself. Suede is delicate. You'll ruin it." But I thought, what's the worst that could happen? It's already unwearable. If I ruin it, I've lost nothing. If it works, I've saved my favorite jacket. So I decided to take the risk. And what happened next completely changed everything. Before I reveal exactly how I did this, if you have a suede jacket or shoes you've stopped wearing because they look old or stained, hit that like button right now. And if you want to learn techniques that save you money and bring your clothes back to life, subscribe and turn on notifications, because this transformation will inspire you. Let's get into it. The method that worked. Here's the exact process I followed. First, I cleaned the jacket thoroughly using a suede brush to remove all surface dirt. This step is critical because dye won't take evenly on a dirty surface. Then, I bought suede dye in a color slightly darker than the original tan. I chose a rich caramel brown. The dye cost me around $25. Just $25 compared to $500 for professional restoration. I laid the jacket flat on a protected surface. Using a natural sponge, not a brush, I applied the dye in small circular motions. The key is working in sections and applying thin, even coats rather than one thick coat. I started with the back panel, the largest area, to practice my technique. And here's what shocked me. The dye didn't just cover the stains, it completely transformed the texture, making the suede look richer and more luxurious than it originally was. The moment of truth. The real test came when I wore it out for the first time. 3 different people asked me, "Is that a new jacket? Where did you buy it?" When I told them I'd dyed my old jacket at home, they refused to believe me. They thought I was joking. One friend who'd seen the jacket in its faded state was absolutely stunned. She made me explain the entire process because she had suede boots she'd stopped wearing for the same reason. Here's what I learned from this experience. We've been conditioned to think certain things can only be done by professionals. We've been told that DIY restoration will ruin expensive items, but sometimes that's just marketing designed to keep you dependent on costly services. Suede dyeing isn't rocket science. It's just a careful, methodical process that anyone can learn. You just need the courage to try. Your jacket deserves a second chance. If you have a suede jacket, shoes, or bag sitting in your closet unused because it looks worn out, don't give up on it. Don't throw it away. And don't spend thousands on professional restoration until you've tried this method. The worst case? You're out $25. The best case? You save a beloved item and feel the incredible satisfaction of doing it yourself. And there you have it. How I transformed my faded suede jacket at home for just 300 rupees. If this story inspired you to give your old suede items a second chance, hit that like button right now. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more DIY restoration techniques. Share this with anyone who has clothing they've given up on. Comment if you're brave enough to try this. Click the link in the description box below to join our free cleaning community. I'll see you next time. Until then, stay creative, stay resourceful, and never give up on things you love.